What is going on, folks? I am Goat. Welcome back to the Frame Builds playlist. Here we are looking at poor old Chroma. Now, Chroma did get one nice thing when Pablo and a few other people in DE realized that Overguard was causing massive problems for Warframes. So you can understand the first frame to actually release Overguard as a functional level of defense was Styanax. And funny enough, it wasn't, I believe, well, it may have been during Stynex. Either way, Overguard was released, and it caused massive problems with a couple of frames, being specifically Anaros and Chroma. And it's because, especially with Chroma, Chroma invites taking damage. I've seen this meme fly around so much, and it cracks me up, but like a picture of Chroma looking like the Joker from The Dark Knight saying, "Hit me, hit me." That's really what Chroma does. He wants you to hit him. Now the thing is Chroma wants to be set to cold, at least with this build. You do you with that one. So the shards are max at spawn, some, ability duration, and that's really for his second ability only. Some more ability duration, and then, some shield capacity. This is a nourish build because I really don't like his first ability anyway. And this functions pretty damn well. Because, like, let's be honest, if you use cold, you get 488% armor from the get, and then that will stack up to an 1179% armor, on top of having a damage increase of 926. Now, two ways to do this. One, sure, you can take damage, right? You take shield damage, you get armor. If I remember correctly. Let's see, shields are damaged, or he kills an enemy with melee weapon to get armor, and then if you take health damage, you get weapon damage. Now, that seems all fine and well if you're on the base star chart, because it is. It's really fucking hard to get yourself killed with Chroma when you're on the base star chart. But once you get to the steel path, getting a bullet in your ass is not really a helpful way to do things. So turning around and doing something like just massively killing enemies with melees and with, with guns, 50% per kill to get you up to your stack number. It's a good time. You can kind of go either way with this. For the build, pretty damn straightforward. Guardian armor is here basically just to refresh Vex armor, so you really just kind of never have to fucking cast it. We're going for health and ability duration here. I mean, Hunter Adrenaline is the obvious, 45% of damage on health to energy without shields. And ally Overguard imitates health. So if you have Overguard, this basically acts like you're taking health damage. That was the fix. I mean, the rest of the build is pretty damn straightforward, except for the one goofy thing that some people are going to look at, being, well, really two, Arcane Battery and Arcane Aegis. So this is basically meant to, okay, sure, my shields took damage. That's fine. Really, that's fine. Don't want them to break, though. And that seems counterintuitive, but guns are really easy to get kills with, especially the types of guns that we have, so using guns to get your damage up is really just not that big of a deal, especially since Vex armor is going to keep refreshing. Arcane Battery is here just for energy usage, because as you see, or energy based on your armor, because why the fuck not? You're going to build up a shit ton of armor based on Vex armor. Like 1,300 fucking energy is where you're going to be at. Yeah, so... yeah, like here, hold on. It's a good time. Here, let's just, okay, so we'll kick Nourish on, we'll kick the 2 on, we'll kick the 3 on. Why the hell not, right? We're at 1,094 right now. So now we're just going to make people just hate their lives. God, I love the knockback from the fucking wolf sledge. It is so stupid. It's a good time. Okay, so let's just hurt people, shall we? So see, like, and again, I would highly recommend not just standing in front of steel path enemies like this, because you could get your ass shot off and it could suck. But we kind of don't care either. Especially with only 20 of these pricks. All I gotta do is find them, because I kind of throw them with a wolf sledge. Excuse me, I saw you over here. Where are you? Love the fact that you can still corrosive proc the fuck out of yourself. Excuse me, no, I want that. Okay, is everybody dead now? Is everybody dead now? Okay, everybody dead. Chroma works. Like, the one suggestion that I would say is that just stay actively mobile. As long as you do that, you're gonna have a really hard time dying with Chroma. Okay, so stay actively mobile and keep the second ability turned on. That's really it. It's just really that easy. Chroma does a shit ton of survivability with armor, enough so that it does reflect bullets back towards enemies thanks to how the armor works. And having Nourish on here is just a nice another little viral buff plus base damage buff, so it's just a nice time. Just saying. Effigy, if you're doing Profit Taker, sure. I mean, aside from that, I really, like, Chroma really needs a rework. I'm sorry. Chroma is in dire need of a rework, just based on how the stats are. So, like, if they could just replace his first ability and find realistic function behind his fourth ability aside from the Profit Taker, I would even live with them keeping his passive, because honestly, his passive is just a nice little parkour thing. It's not terrible. It's really not, like, it's not, like, incredibly great, because we could just do, you know, a standard double jump and slide and bullet jump and everything else and move around maps really quickly. So his passive is really kind of unnecessary to these days. But it's not the worst passive out there. It's just kind of goofy. But that's it. That's all. That's Chroma. So folks, thanks very much for watching. As always, catch you in the next one.